Hello, my wonderful viewers, and welcome to another episode of Betty Adams Overanalyzes. Today, we're going to take a look at Kaiju number 8, chapter 53, and oh my goodness, this will be a spoiler-free review. I am going to have to really walk a fine line here. There was so much awesome in this chapter. First off, it was a surprise to me. The last panel made such a huge deal that it was going to be on a Friday, which I suppose it is because of the time difference. I don't know, maybe, but I was expecting to have to do it yet tomorrow, so I cleared my schedule tomorrow, and I booked my schedule on Thursday, so I had to wait, but oh my goodness. Anyway, okay, so first off, just the first major thing that stuck out to me about this chapter, the artwork. Okay, I come to manga for the stories. I like the simpler kind of artwork, the Dragon Ball Z level stuff, fewer lines, less detail. I'm not here for the art, I'm here for the story. But I have never in any chapter of Kaiju number 8 been pulled out of the story because the art was so awesome before. But oh my goodness, all of page 2 and half of page 3, that just page and a half spread of that scene, chef's kiss. The action, the adventure, forget reading a manga, you're watching the anime here, and this fight scene. You know what? You say I can't wait to see this animated, but I honestly don't know if the animation could be better than because in anime you take it time, 1 second at a time, you're watching it play out in front of you, but this panel, it takes a handful of moments and compresses them all into one super moment, and I just don't know if the anime is going to be able to do it as good, if not better. But wow, just the artwork in this chapter is above and beyond. And okay, this was a fantastic chapter. I'm just geeking here and fangirling out. It doesn't make for a really good video, so I'm going to try to tone it down a bit. But, oh my goodness, the other thing that I just want to say, I have two main points here. The art is on point, page 2. I definitely, distinctly want a poster of page 2. A big square poster. Oh my goodness, this is an awesome page. All right, anyway, the second point. This chapter was just satisfying on a fundamental level. It was painful and excruciating emotionally, but the storytelling was just so on point that when that final panel happens, oh my goodness, I was torn between two competing reactions that were trying to take over my brain. The gut-wrenching emotional devastation of the final series, and just as a storyteller, as a story reader, the satisfaction of the perfect cliffhanger. Now, generally speaking, you don't speak of cliffhangers as satisfying, but this is a satisfying cliffhanger. That's almost an oxymoron. But in that final page and a half spread, where we're looking at the conclusion of the story arc, it's dark and grim and heartbreaking and perfect. Oh my goodness. So, all right. I'm trying to get some more spoiler-free information in here. Artwork on point, yada, yada, yada. Excellent storytelling, yada, yada, yada. We get a good glimpse at how number 9 thinks. Not that it's terribly complicated. He's a pretty linear thinker. Problem exists here. Take care of the problem. The relationships between the main characters is excellent. We get some interesting information regarding Kafka's newfound control of his body. And okay. So I don't know how much more I can say without getting into spoilers. I can and will say this. This chapter, I think, has marked a major turning point for Kaiju number 8 as a series. Not plot-wise. I'm talking on a much more meta level here. This fight It did not feel like an Attack on Titan fight. It did not feel like a Dragon Ball fight. It did not feel like a One Piece fight. This fight felt like a Kaiju number 8 fight. And that is important. Kaiju number 8 is a shonen manga. It is bound by all of the restrictions that it entails. The story has to go away. The plot armor is this thick for each level of character. This is going to happen. The power of friendship is going to come up. There's going to be training arcs. The format of Kaiju number 8 was laid out when they decided to go for a traditional Shonen Jump story and not really subvert the expectations in any major way. But despite all that, despite being pretty much having the same baggage as a pulp western would have, Kaiju number 8 has really, really found its niche. It is now solidly 100% its own thing. It has its own feel to it. And this chapter, I at no point felt any association with any other battle shonen manga that I've ever read. This only felt like Kaiju number 8. I think that was probably the main element that made it, or at least one of the main contributing elements that made it so satisfying. This is Kaiju number 8. It's not the new Attack on Titan. It's not the next One Piece. This is Kaiju number 8. And every other manga that comes after this is going to step into the world in the shadow of Kaiju number 8. And in that way, I guess it is the next Attack on Titan or the next Bleach or whatever, but Kaiju number 8 is now so solidly its own thing that when I was reading this chapter, I did not feel any association with any other manga. I was just bathing in Kaiju number 8. And that is just fantastic, and it speaks to the skill of the authors, and it speaks to the skill of the artistry. And Matsumoto, I just can't thank you enough for this. This is the manga that I have been waiting for since I started reading manga. That may sound dramatic, that may sound silly, but I like this manga. It's like, how to put it? It's like the best loaf of bread that you've ever eaten. One of those big hot artisan loaves that the baker takes out of the clay oven and hands you still steaming. It's nothing super fancy, but a lifetime of experience and an era of learning went into making it. And I can't wait to see how the story goes forward from here. This cliffhanger whetted my appetite, left me craving more, but it was just so satisfying. And I can't wait to do the full spoiler review. Until then, you can go check out the links below the video for my books. Humans Are Weird, I Have the Data, and Humans Are Weird, We Took a Vote. They are available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Google Books, and Kobo. The print books are now available in the Walmart online store. You can't pick them up at an actual Walmart, but you can definitely go into a Walmart and ask them to order you one. But my print books are being carried through Walmart. And the new news is that I have the large print versions available on Barnes & Noble and Amazon. They're at the same price. The Barnes & Noble version of the large print is a 16-point font. The Amazon version is an 18-point font. So the Amazon has the largest large print. They're both $19.95. And if you want the standard print version or a hard copy, you can get a hard copy with a dust jacket at Barnes & Noble and a hard copy without a dust jacket at Amazon. Again, I think because of the dust jacket, the Barnes & Noble one is a little more expensive. But that's the news on my book. Tell me, what did you think about this? Was this the perfect cliffhanger or not? Leave your comment below the video. Hit that like and subscribe button, and peace out, my wonderful viewers. Humans Are Weird, We Took a Vote, and Humans Are Weird, I Have the Data. 2 books in a series of human absurdity. Go check out these short story collections What will our little green friends think of us when we finally do make it to space? Find out the answer in 2 books of human absurdity. Humans Are Weird, We Took a Vote, and Humans Are Weird, I Have the Data. Available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Kobo, and Google Play.